Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts. Yes, I'm coming to you with back-to-back videos today. It's just going down today. All right, you guys, so make sure if you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Also, if you are returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel. We do appreciate you all for joining us today. Make sure you all like, share, comment, and again, for those who aren't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, nor like the video, nor share the video, nor comment the video. So go ahead, help a sister out. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to give an update on the infamous Miss Sylvia. So today was the hearing for the Rule 22. If Miss Sylvia, you're going to see she's going to come before the judge. So she's going to get chastised by the judge. The judge is going to allow her to continue recording, but she did give her code of conduct. She said it's not required, something they have to do, but she think that Sylvia should read over the code of conduct for media, because media has a code of conduct that they should be following. And if she's going to be reporting on this case, then she needs to report the actual facts of the case. And she does not need to be describing the jurors and giving them nicknames or whatever, because no, she didn't specifically say who the jurors was or like describe them to a T, but she's given like their race and this and that, they're in their sex orientation or whatever. So that is kind of descriptive of the jury. So the judge is going to definitely chastise her and let her know what she can and cannot do. And she's going to go ahead and allow her to continue. So this is her warning. So she better stop acting up, because, you know, normally she be on her channel talking about, oh, I'm a journalist. But when the judge asked her, do she consider herself to be a journalist, she paused and she was like, she considered herself to be a content creator. So stop getting on your channel saying you're a journalist. We all already knew that you wasn't a journalist, because if you were a journalist, you would not be doing the things that you do, and you would not have to be before the judge getting chastised because you're in there doing things that you're not supposed to do. She better be lucky the judge was lenient and she allowed her to stay in there. Somebody said that Sylvia was on her channel saying she won her hearing. Girl, first of all, the hearing was about Rule 22 in general, because this man that y'all see on the screen, he was telling the judge he didn't want to get a Rule 22. He just wanted to be able to use his phone and his laptop while he's in there, because he has been reporting on the trial. So he just wanted to get a permission for that. So he really didn't want a Rule 22 to record. So this is for like anybody that had any issues or wanted to bring anything about, but it was definitely in regards to what Sylvia did. But she opened up the floor, the judge opened up the floor for anybody else that had a Rule 22 to bring anything forward. So Sylvia saying, oh, she won her hearing, da 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 da. Girl, you ain't won nothing. This was a warning, and the lady did chastise you and did tell you what you cannot no longer do, and that if you continue to do so, then there will be repercussions. Okay, so I don't think that's a win. All right, let's get into it. Let y'all hear it from the judge and from Sylvia herself.
Miss, is it Parks? Will that work, or just Miss? Okay, come on up.
And while she's in my Parks, her name is Tumasimi. Her name is Sylvia Tumasimi.
All right, so I know that you have been live streaming pretty much this entire trial. and I'm sure probably the pretrial proceedings as well. And it came to both the court's attention and defense counsel's attention recently that you had been on your, what do you call those things that you do? It's not a podcast, or is it? Do you still call it that?
It is a podcast,
Okay.
but it's
A video podcast. Okay. Anyway, we'll call it a podcast. That you had been, and I know that you say in your letter that you didn't reveal any personal identifying information. And I think that you did not reveal enough to actually identify any of the jurors, but you were referring to where different people sat and their race and gender. And that is personally identifying information. And then you were giving them derogatory names. And you say in the letter that you provided to me this morning that you have always operated with great integrity, that the content you share represents factual reporting, and that you do your reporting with these are all quotes from your letter, the utmost respect and integrity for all involved. Do you believe that any of those three statements that you made to me this morning is actually true about the names you were giving those jurors?
I just want to give you the names or movies that I like. And, SpongeBob is my daughter's favorite cartoon.
Do you think that those showed respect and integrity to the jurors?
Well, I didn't think it were bad names at all. Glasses, nose. No, I didn't think it was bad names. I should know the names.
The utmost respect and integrity?
I think it's depend on the individual. Well, to me, I felt it was utmost respect.
Well, I do not feel that. That seems like the kind of thing that a kind of mean person does on.
And then she's talking about SpongeBob as her daughter's favorite cartoon. Her daughter is a grown woman. Why are you talking about that? That's her favorite cartoon. Like, girl, get out of here. You wasn't talking about no movies. Like, you can't even be honest. Like, OMG. This woman here, like, and then look how she's talking. She don't talk like that on her channel until she's trying to get somebody to feel sorry for her. But she be on her channel cursing. She had her mama on there threatening people, talking about they was gonna unalive people and everything. So yeah, we've seen her true colors and her different side. But when she's like under fire, like how she is with the court, or like sometimes when she's trying to get money and stuff like that from people on her channel, then she starts talking like that. Oh, I'm an older woman and this and this and that there and this and that there. But when I tell you this lady has an evil side to her, she has an evil side to her. And you have to go back and look at her previous videos to see that. I was just like, oh my God. Because I was subscribed to her channel, but once I started seeing the evil and manipulative things that she would do and she would say, no, I had to get away. I was like, OMG. And then she stood up there and she tell people, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm saved. I don't cuss. I don't do this. With R. Kelly brother, she was sending R. Kelly brother nude pictures. She was having sex talk with him, and he recorded all of it. So it's a video out there as well where she's showing her body parts and stuff like that. Baby, this woman here, let me tell y'all, she is a wolf in sheep clothing for real, because just because you're an older woman does not mean that you're just so innocent and this and that there and the other. This woman here, she dirty. She is dirty. But let's get back into it, y'all.
Playground in grade school.
You think so?
I do. I don't think that shows the least bit of respect or integrity to the jurors or to the court system. So if you are going to, and let me ask you this, you talked in your letter about being media and freedom of the press. Do you consider yourself to be press and media and journalism?
I consider myself being a content creator. I create content for the community and give information. As far as journalism, I didn't go to school. I've taken some classes and things like that. But the information, I believe, is very vital for the community.
I don't disagree. I mean, this is court. It's one of the most important things we do in our country. But you say my role is to deliver news and information. So, I mean, do you, to that extent, consider, and you say you want to represent factual reporting. So do you, to that extent, consider yourself to be media, even if it's non-traditional media?
Yeah, I would think I would, because I've taken courses of like etiquette and things like that. But as far as and the other thing too with my channel, it's more like some sort of like easy going, friendly type of thing where people don't feel like it's just.
I'd love for you to keep it friendly.
Okay,
that would be great.
Okay, and I will never use the names anymore if it offend anybody, because that was never my intention to offend anyone.
Okay,
I was just using names that movies that I like, Twister, SpongeBob,
well,
those, things like that.
I mean, I realize that if you're trying to create content that fills, the entirety of every day, that sometimes you probably have to reach out somewhere to whatever pops in your mind at the time. But I would ask that before you do that, that you actually do keep in mind that this is a court proceeding. And I know a whole lot of people seem to be watching this as entertainment, but this is not entertainment for any of the people involved here. This is very serious. And it does a disservice, I think, to everybody when the coverage is flippant in the way that I think that was, okay? And I know you've got every right to do that if you want to. I would just prefer that you not. And I'm going to give you this, it's a code of ethics that the Society of Professional Journalists follows as a guideline. Okay. And I mean, you're not required to abide by it. It's not the law, but it might be helpful for you to take a look at it and just, use it as a guideline.
I definitely will.
Okay. So if you can do that for me and try to be respectful and treat this with integrity, then you may come back in and continue to live stream.
Definitely.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm going to hand this up to you.
Okay.
All right, I don't know if y'all have had an opportunity now. We can get back to our issues.
All right, you guys, so you heard it there. Give me one moment. Let me check before I end this video. I'm going to see if I can get that video where she was cursing and had her mom cursing and they was threatening people. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can get it. If not, then I'll just go ahead and end that video. End this video. 1 second. All right, y'all. I looked and I can't find it. I think Wisdom's daughter must have deleted it, because I know she definitely did coverage on it. She had the coverage on there where Sylvia was talking on the phone with R. Kelly's brother, and she was showing him her body parts on the over the phone. Well, what is it called when dog, what is it? Look, I don't use it. When when you're talking to somebody, you can see them. Oh my God, why did that slip my mind? Video call, whatever. It's called something else, but video call. So she was showing her body parts or whatever on video call, and she was also sending him nudes or whatever. And and they both were married. He was married and she was married. Well, no, I think she was married, but he wasn't married. But yeah, she was just doing things like, I mean, I can't say what she shouldn't do, but I mean, she act like she just holier than thou, and then she talk that she be saying that she doesn't do these types of things. But then when these videos surface, then what can you say now? I wish I could put it on her so I could show y'all, but I mean, I wouldn't show y'all the part where she was sending her nudes or whatever, because she was actually showing stuff. But I wanted to show you guys, at least put the clip on here where she was threatening that lady. The lady had pressed charges on her back from the R. Kelly trial or whatever, and she had to go to court, and she was out there in the parking lot waiting on the lady, and she had some people with her talking about she was gonna whoop her up and this and that, third and the other. But I guess it's good that I didn't find it, because it was a lot of explicit language. I mean, Sylvia was cursing her butt off, and she was talking about what she gonna do. And then on the other video, matter of fact, I think it was the same video where she called her mom, and her mom was really going in. Her mom was worse than Sylvia. I was like, OMG. But anyway, I guess it's a good thing that I didn't find it because I don't need to be putting that type of language on my YouTube channel anyway. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Thank you guys again for joining us and have a nice, great evening. Love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye-bye.